Java class for that and also XML for that. And apart from that, in the YouTube video, I apologize. We actually missed the recording, so that's the reason we again created the recording for you. Okay, so he has created a Java class and XML activity, and I also taught about a bit about dependencies in yesterday's YouTube recording. If someone has missed that, so please see the YouTube video once. The next thing, what we have done is we have also shown you navigation between different activities. Okay, so from one activity to another activity, we have shown you navigation, and also in the yesterday's class, Santosh has also taught. So passing data from one activity to the another activity. Okay. So in today's class, we'll be focusing on Firebase and GitHub. So we'll be teaching you a bit basics. We'll be giving you basics about GitHub, and then we'll go to Firebase. Okay. So Santosh, please carry on with the GitHub. So shall we wait or shall we proceed?
Uh, Kaushik, let's wait for 5 minutes because it is important now. Otherwise, we can start. No problem
Yes.
for me because the time is 7:02.
I think Santosh, even if we start, they will ask again, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you guys, so it's better to wait for 5 minutes.
Because it is
So
important.
Kiran, will you please start recording the video after 5 minutes? So from 5 minutes from now, so you can start the video recording. Okay.
Okay, Kaushik.
Uh, Guys, please concentrate on today's session because we are using this knowledge in future classes. Okay.
I'll be showing you how you can. So if dive link, so you will see how creatively you can develop a login form. Okay, sharing it in the chat box. So whenever you are free, so if you are really interested in developing login forms, so developing applications, uh, uh, they might help you. Okay, so I'll share that link. Santosh, so it's almost 7:05. So please start the session. Okay, so people will be joining and they'll be seeing. Okay.
Yeah, Kaushik, I'm starting now. Yeah, guys, open your Android Studios. Let's create one project, new project. One minute, guys. Yeah, I'm presenting my screen. Create one new project in the meanwhile. Is my entire screen is visible? Under Studio.
Visible.
Yeah. Okay, let's create one new project. What is this message? Yeah. Name it as click on finish and select the language as a Java. Okay, don't forget that. Click on finish. Yeah. Just created our project. See, it's building here. Yeah, the build is finished. Okay, see here we have one VCS button. Okay, click that button, VCS button. Okay, enable version control integration. Okay, enable this option and select Git. Okay, select a version control system to associate with the project root. Okay, select Git. Okay, we have many options here. Subversion. Okay, just select the Git and click on OK. See, I got here one message. Created Git repository in rl/git repo. Okay. Now, what you have to do is click on VCS again. Oh, it's not responding.
Uh, attendees, what I request is, if you are having any doubts, you can interrupt, or otherwise, Santosh will just move ahead and start explaining the things. Okay, so he'll do that. So if you are having doubts, you can interrupt us. So till that, Santosh will go on telling. Okay, if you are having doubts, please raise queries. Thank you.
Okay. Guys, do you all familiar with Git? Git is nothing but a version control system. Okay. It is used for tracking our code. Okay. During software development, it is used for tracking our code during software development. It is developed for coordinating work among the programmers. Okay. Now let's create import. Let's go to this button. Okay. Then create Git repository and select our folder. This is our Android app using now. See here the file name git repo and git repo. Select this one and click on OK. Yes, click on yes if you get this message. Otherwise, you can go on. Yes, okay. Now click on this app. See this folder on your left panel. Okay, project panel. Right, and go to Git. See here Git and add. Click on add. It is adding all files to Git. Okay, it is stashing. Okay, okay, add is finished. Next, again, right click on the app, go to Git commit. Committing means we are saying to the Git that we are committing our changes. Okay, we are committed our changes. We are ready to push. Okay, we are saying to that Git. Okay, give a message, commit message. Okay, like this is my first commit. Okay, click on commit. Okay, no problem. Commit. Yeah, I have to wait because something is going on. There's the intersection background. You can commit the changes without running inspections, or you can wait until the intersection. What is going on in to-do list? Again commit the changes. I think something is going on in my background. This is my first commit. Okay, I select everything. Okay, here you have to select everything. Yeah, it is going on now, no problem. Yeah, it is saying that while we are committing, the Android Studio saying this 2 files contain problems. Okay, no problem, no errors. See, this is very important. If you have no errors, you can commit. Okay, if you have any errors, you have to resolve those errors and commit the code. Okay, commit the. See, here we are getting a message. Project configuration files can be added to the Git. Yes, click on always add. Okay, those are the configuration files of our app. Okay, and next, click again on the app, right click and Git and repository. We are pushing to the repository. Okay, so if you have any link, we can push, but we don't have any link, any repository in the GitHub. Okay, we don't need any repository to create. Android Studio itself can create a repository in your GitHub account. Okay, now CS and import, go to import version control. See here, last one, select last option, share project on GitHub. What you are doing is you are saying you are sharing this app into your GitHub repository. Okay, so click on this. If you are using first time Git in your Android Studio, it will ask you the credentials. Okay, it will ask you the credentials. Give username as the email ID which you are using in GitHub and give the password for that. Okay, and give the description for this app, like this is a Android file. Is anyone speaking? Okay, see.
Yeah, what is Git?
Yeah, I said you before, like it is a version controlling system. Okay, like it tracks the changes. If you first push the source code into the GitHub repository, and second time you are doing something in your source code, you encountered with an error. So you don't want this encountered errors. You go back. You want to go back to the last version, which has no errors. Okay, so in this matter, Git helps you. Okay, or any other resources you can search in the internet. Okay, it is like a version control system. It tracks the changes in the code. Okay, what the changes you have made in your code, it tracks that. Okay, if you want any deep knowledge, you can surf that in the internet. Okay, you can Google it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, now give the description and share. Click on share button. See here, it is giving the messages, pushing to the GitHub master. If you are using first time in your Android Studio Git, you have to give the credentials. Yeah? Okay, username as the email ID which you are using in the GitHub and password. See, it is giving the message, Android Studio giving the message that successfully shared the project on GitHub. Okay. And next, I am opening my GitHub. Yeah, this is my GitHub page. And when I'm moving to my repositories, see, here I got the Git repo. The name which I have saved my app, see, Git repo. The name which the app have, same name you will get here. Okay. See, Git repo. You can change this name also while sharing. Okay. When you are sharing, you can change that name also. Okay, it is not showing because I already shared it in the GitHub repo. You can change here while sharing. It will ask what is the name of this GitHub repository. You can share that. That's it. Is published in our GitHub repo. Click on that. Click on app. You can get everything here. SRC. See, this is the main. See, this is the resource. And go to layout. Same structure what we have in the Android Studio. That structure is replicated here. Okay. See, this is activity main. See, one text view, one constraint layout. Okay, that's it. You publish the source code into your GitHub repository successfully. Okay. Anybody have any doubts here? It's very simple. Okay, very simple task. Anybody have any doubts? Okay. Kaushik, did you share user
Yeah.
login is which one?
Yes, so both the links are actually the same. Uh, I have shared login. I have shared the drive link, so you can refer those things. So if you want to ever like develop a creative login form, you can refer that and design your login form accordingly. Okay. So, uh, Santosh, have you explained them sharing a repository on the GitHub?
Yeah. I just done that.
So we hope everybody was clear regarding sharing a repository on the GitHub. So shall we move forward? Like if you have got any doubts or queries, you can interrupt us in between. So we'll be moving forward as we are running short of time. So today we have planned to explain you Firebase and a service like we'll be explaining you Firebase authentication service. So we'll be moving forward. Okay. So if you are having any doubts, you can interrupt us in the between and interrupt us and raise your query. So if it is not possible to do parallelly do with us parallelly, so what you can do is we also will be providing the YouTube link, recording link, so you can follow at that time also. You can see the video and you can do. Okay, just at this point of time, what you do is just try to gain the knowledge. Okay, so Saikiran, please proceed with Firebase. Okay, I'll be sharing, and one more thing in the chat box, I'll be sharing our project link. Okay, so till now, what we have developed is I'll be what login form and registration form we have developed is I'll be sharing it in the chat box. So please clone that. So Saikiran will also be showing how to clone the repository from the GitHub. So clone refers to bringing the repository from GitHub into the Android Studio. So Saikiran will be showing that, and he'll be explaining the further things. Okay, so I can please carry forward.
Thank you, Kaushik. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, now I logged into my GitHub account. Yeah, Santosh just pushed his, for example, we'll be storing all the project which we are telling in this workshop in this GitHub account. So please make sure please clone this account. So like go to here VCS, and there you can see get from version control. Like version control, there are many devices like Git, Cloud Engine, Google Cloud, Mercurial Subversion. Like by giving the URL, whole product will be imported. Like click on clone. Okay. Now the whole project from that Git, like here what it is showing, will be coming to our Android Studio directly. Okay, see, you have checked out an Android Studio project. Would you like to open it? Yes. See, new projects can either be opened. So it will be asking that whether I need to open a new window or the same window, the project will be replaced. I want to click on new window. See, whole project, it will be shown here that in the GitHub, it will be imported to here in my Android Studio. Like this, you can import any project. Okay. Okay, then now I will be working on this project. This project is nothing but yesterday Kaushik sir shared a video on YouTube. I will be continuing the project. Now I am going to tell you about Firebase. Yes. What is Firebase? Firebase is nothing but I will be like you will be experiencing the Notes app in your phone. Like a Notes app is like a local database. Like if you store your notes in your phone, it will be stored in your phone. Like it will not be visible to other phone, or it couldn't be seen by the app which is developed by the developers. Like if you use Firebase, like your Firebase is like a cloud service. If you know cloud computing well, then Firebase will also be good like to you. It will be understanding. Like Firebase is nothing but it's like a server. It is provided by Google. It is a software as a service. Like we can use it to store our data. Like you need to we can integrate Firebase to our Android devices. You need to go to firebase.google.com. See, Firebase helps mobile and web app teams succeed. So using Firebase, we have many services. We'll be showing all the services in this workshop. Now you need to log in to your for every Gmail account. Automatically a Firebase account will also be created. Now click on go to console button. Okay, now it will be showing add project. So a project is nothing like it is like a bucket. So all the project from our system, will be stored in the Firebase. Like click on add project button. Now I will be giving the project name. So let's start with name for your project. We'll be giving the name of the project like AAD workshop. Okay, now click on continue. Okay, now Google Analytics. Google Analytics nothing but the main advantage of Google Analytics, like if you published an app in the Play Store and if you want how many users are watching it live now, so Google Analytics will be providing the data. Now click on continue. Now click on select an account like default account for Firebase. Click on default account for Firebase. Now click on create project. Okay, now Firebase will be creating our project and it will be giving some URLs. Like for example, if you are if you know about web development, they will be showing some dependencies like link tags we need to add into our website so that the website will be indexed directly with the Google. Here also for Android, they will be providing some dependencies. Okay. Okay, now our project is ready. Now continue. Okay, see, get started by adding Firebase to your app. Firebase is a cross platform. Like we can connect our iOS app to a Firebase or as Android or web also. We can connect the website also to Firebase. Okay, now I will be clicking on Android button. See, we'll need to register our Android app which we created just now right here. So first, remember, okay, I will be closing this. Okay, remember Gradle. Gradle is important thing of your whole app. Now click on build or Gradle. See, remember you created like at the time of creation you created that com.gmrt.umang.com.example.your name, like the project name and the domain name. This need to be copied. See, in the build or Gradle, we'll be having two types of Gradles, like project level Gradle, module level Gradle. You need to go to module level Gradle and copy this application ID. I copied. I'll be going here and I'll be pasting it here. Okay, and app nickname, like it is optional. I'll be giving as AAD workshop. Now it is optional. Signing certificate will be optional. Now register app. So our app will be registered by the Google. Okay. The project which we created, it's like a normal we are creating an account. Okay, now this is the thing. Download Google services.json. This JSON file contain all the details about the app. Like for example, see, I will be showing it in the Android Studio directly. Now you need to copy this from your system, local system, and go to Android Studio. Okay, now here it is visible, right? Android. So click on here and go to navigate to project. Okay, now click on this drop down. Now click on this app. Remember, right click on it and click on paste. Okay, see here yesterday as we copied our image to our Android Studio, here also you need to change the path from app to Android to project, and in the app level you need to right click and paste button. Okay, see, do you want to add the following file to Git? Okay, add. Every time you add a new file which is not present in Git, automatically it prompts that do you need to add into Git. Okay. See the what the Google services.json file contains. Firebase will automatically bring you a project number from Firebase URL. What the data present in this JSON is unnecessary. Like this says JSON. I mean, it acts like a mediator to connect the app with the Firebase server, because since it is an internet, right? So our app need to communicate with directly with the Firebase server. So it's okay. We need to close all this. See now, so we added the config file to this. It will be showing all instructions from here. You can directly contact it here. I will be clicking on next button and add Firebase SDK. We need to add a Firebase SDK like software development kit. So for using Firebase in our local, I mean in our app, it needs to have some SDK installed in our app directly. I mean in our code. So we need to add this. See here it is showing that check that you have the following line. If not, added Google. So we need to navigate to project level build.gradle. See, here you have build.gradle 2 times. So you need to go to project level gradle. Okay, here project level gradle. See, here build script repositories, check whether the Google is there here. Build script repositories Google. Yes, Google is there. Okay. Then there's no problem. Again, coming to dependencies. Add this line. They told to add this line. Okay. Now I'll be clicking on here copy button. Automatically this line will be copied. Now go to here. See in dependencies, some build or gradle is there. Now I need to add this new dependency as Google provided. Okay, dms-google.services. Okay, coming to and check that you have the following line again. So in the Maven repository, like in all projects also Google is there. Okay, nothing is, everything is fine. Now I need to go to here, like app level build or gradle, app build or gradle. See here, apply plugin, add this line. We need to add this same line again, but in a different gradle, like it is project level gradle. Now I need to go to module level gradle and add this here. Okay, now I'm adding this here. And again, I need to add a dependency. Like yesterday, someone asked that what is the time, what is the need of dependencies? Dependencies is nothing but like when we write a basic C program, we require an hash include stdio.h, right? So here also need to be imported. We need to add a dependency. So it's like a library. We are importing a library. That's all. So if you want any dependency from net, you can just type dependency directly in the browser, and they will be showing the dependency in the browser. You can copy it. See, I am copying the dependency. Okay. Now go to here. Now see here. Yesterday material input layer dependency is added here like that. Okay. You can type. I mean, you can document like Firebase. Okay. See, I'll be showing you one thing. Like here, it is. You can. I think it is visible to you. It is showing some background color, like some dark color. You need to click on it and click on Alt Enter. See, change to 4.13. It is Android Studio is prompting that the JUnit has the newer version than the older version present in your project. So it is prompting you to change that. If you don't change, for example, there are new updates of the software because there are some bugs, they will be rectifying those bugs. So they will be releasing new versions. Okay. Same for this Firebase also. You need to click on Alt Enter, then change to 17.5.0. Okay. Done. So we'll be clicking on Sync Now button. Every time you change the Gradle, automatically that on the top of the project, you will be getting a bar like thing. See, run your app to verify installation. We need to run your app once in your phone so that app will be communicated by the Firebase servers. See, checking if the app has communicated with our servers. You may need to uninstall and reinstall your app. But recommended thing is, it is not necessary. Like you can skip this step because app will be automatically connected to our Firebase servers. We can directly use our Firebase server services in our app. Okay. Yes. Okay. My Gradle sync has finished. Now I'm using Firebase in my Java code. Yes. Okay. I think you all have done this XML with this XML file. Now what we are going to do is we have created email and password in our registration, I mean login page. But in the registration page, see this. just copy the same code and add this username and password. I mean confirm password here. Okay. For Firebase has many features like for logging in, like logging in. You can zoom the screen if you want. I mean, I need to use extra tool. You can directly zoom the screen from directly a Google Meet. There's an option to zoom. Okay, coming to yes, what we are going to do using this Firebase is Firebase provides many services like Firebase Auth, Firebase real-time database. See, you can check this out here. See, authentication. Authentication is nothing but, for example, you are registering as a app. You are registering as a user in our app. Okay, next time you come, if you give the same credentials, it will be checked from the database and it will allow in to the app again. Okay, so I am going to authentication button. See, authenticated manages users from a variety of providers without server-side code. We are not using a server. We are not using a special server to store our database, to store our users table, everything. Automatically, Firebase will take care of all the things. Okay. See, I am clicking on sign in method. Okay, here see sign in providers. See, see, we can use email or password like status disabled, phone disabled. See, many apps we have, we have many apps like OAuth. Like we can create an account using Google or Facebook or some other Twitter also. So here we are going to use email or password. Like we have, as we created edit text, email and password edit text, we'll be giving the email and password to the Firebase. Then it will automatically create an account for you in this year, in this Firebase, your Firebase account. I mean your app's Firebase account. See, no users for this project yet. Now I need to write the code here. Okay. See, username here, username, email ID, password, and confirm password. See, what you need to do is username. So username is nothing but your name, like like we give it in Instagram or other things. And email ID. Email ID need to be validated. Like if it has at the rate gmail.com or something. We are not going to discuss about it. You can check this later in directly a website. I mean, there are some tutorials. Okay, and password and confirm password. We need to check whether the both password are equal or not. Okay. Now I am going to there is no need of XML right now. We are going to use the Java file. See, it is a registration activity. So go to registration activity. Now see all the see I have binded like edit username, find view by ID. So what this edit username means, it will I mean when we click on the button automatically.
Kiran, a
Yes.
minute. Guys,
Yes.
you can find this code from the URL. I have already posted in the chat box, so you can clone. So Santosh has taught you how to clone. So from there, you can clone this repository and import it into your Android Studio, and you can see the code. Okay, so you need not type everything. So already we have done that for you. You can just clone the repository. Thanks. Kiran, please continue.
Okay, thank you, Kaushik. Okay, see button register dot set on click listener. Yesterday, what we done is by clicking on the register button, we are capturing the data what the user entered in the particular edit text. Now, what we are going to do this simple, like what the user has written on the edit text of email ID and what the user has written in the edit text of password. We'll be capturing it and we'll be passing it to the Firebase auth. That's all. Okay. Now, before using Firebase Auth, we need to register the Firebase Auth with our app. Like first, what we done is we registered our Firebase with our Android project. Now we need to use the service provided by the Firebase. So we need to get that. We need to add another dependency. See, now click on Tools. Okay, you will be seeing Firebase here. Now click on Firebase. Okay, it's loading. See, these are the services which I told earlier, like Firebase is providing these services to us. Like it provides analytics, cloud messaging. Cloud messaging, nothing but we'll be getting notifications from various apps like they are using cloud messaging, authentication, which we are going to use. And the remaining services are which we are going to demonstrate you in the further tutorials. Okay, now click on email and password authentication. See, it is showing description for each and every service, like sign in and manage users with ease, accepting emails, Google Sign In, Facebook, and other login providers. Now click on email and password authentication. Okay, connect your app to Firebase. Already we are connected to the Firebase, but again we need to connect. Just click on connect to Firebase. See, starting connect dialog. Like Android Studio will be communicating our Gmail account. It is like a already I am connected. For some users, it will be going to the Chrome and you need to log in again and you need to click OK. Then you will be redirected to Android Studio. Okay. Now it is showing the create new Firebase project. No, not at all, because I already created an new project in my system, like in my Firebase account. So I will be navigating with there. Like see, already yes, click on this radio button. Already AAD workshop is there. Like I created earlier and I copied the Google-services.json file to this project, right? So I will be binding that Firebase project with my project. Okay. Now click on this and click on connect to Firebase. See, connecting app to Firebase. You can see the status of it on the top bottom corner. Sorry, bottom right corner. See, some packages will be automatically downloaded. Firebase project created and connected locally to module app. Yes, you can check here, like see whether it is connected or not. See, okay, now add Firebase authentication to your app. Now automatically Android will add a dependency, like see here. Build or grade will include this new dependencies, compile. Okay, now click on accept changes. See, as you observed here, implementation com.google.firebase automatically it got added. We can manually add the dependencies or directly Android Studio will add those dependencies. See, as you observed earlier, here it is showing again the that green button. Like, see, Android Studio added the version of 16.0.5, but I need to add, but Android Studio is telling me already 19.3.2 version is available. See, it is showing a dialog like a new version of is available. So I will be clicking on change to 19.32. That's all. Automatically, Studio will be changing that version. Now click on sync now button. So all the libraries from the Firebase Auth will be downloaded to your system. See, you can see here. See, grade listing finished. That's all. Okay, now you are ready with using your Firebase Auth. Okay, now see how to implement this Firebase Auth will be also be demonstrated here, like with the help of Google. You can use a docs or else you can use directly from here also. See, now I'll be going to the registration activity. Okay, now you are going to use the Firebase Auth service, right? Firebase Auth. Okay, remember, we are typing. I am not typing the code. I mean, I am not typing the each and every letter. Like I am just writing Firebase Auth, and I am clicking enter. What will be done in the background is when we click on Firebase Auth and enter, automatically that class will be. The class will be imported like Firebase Auth, and I need to create an object for it. Auth, and okay, and I need to initialize. Like initialize is nothing but here you create an object for edit text and you initialize edit username equals to edit text username field. In that way also we need to initialize the auth Firebase auth auth equals to capital F Firebase auth dot get instance. Instance is nothing but at the particular time when we run our app at the particular second, what is the instance? Instance is nothing but that's it. Okay, now I created the Firebase.get instance. Now, okay, then see, we need to validate the user input. Like what we are getting is string email equals to email id dot get text dot to string. What's the meaning of this line? We are getting the text when the button register is clicking. I mean, when the button register is clicked, we are getting the name entered by the user into the string. I mean, in the email. Like we are getting the string email password, confirm password, and we'll be getting our name also what the user has entered, but it is not required for this session. We'll be telling you in the later session. I mean, what I'm going to say is we'll be getting the email id, password, and confirm password from the user. Okay, when we click the button register. Okay, we are not going to use this intent here. Okay, confirm password. Now we are getting this thing. Now we need to validate the input. For example, what else done is, for example, user will not input anything here and he will be clicking on register button. Since there is nothing in the email, like all email password, confirm password will be null. So there are chances that app can be crashed because there is no valid input. So we need to validate the input. Like see, we are going to write a simple if condition like if, okay, email. So email is nothing but the string which we are getting, dot is empty. Is empty method is used to check whether the input, whether the string is empty or not. If email dot is empty is true, I mean it returns true if user has not entered anything in the email text. Now I'm going to demonstrate a new application in Android Studio, that is toast message. See, toast message is nothing but when you click on any app, like you'll be having a small banner in the bottom of the app, like please enter the name, please enter your username. With a black background, you will be having some please enter your name. So that is meant by Toast message. So I'll be showing it to you again. Very simple. All the one line code will be printed at a time. See, click on T. Okay. Again O. Again A. Automatically, there are two types of toast, like toast receiver visible, and at the bottom create a new toast. Now click on enter toast. Automatically this code will be entered, right? The syntax is it will be having context and the message, like for example I'll be typing my name, like if email is not to, and it is like a user defined string, you can enter please enter email id or invalid email id, anything you want. Okay. So I'll be clicking on, I'll be showing is please enter email ID. Toast.line short is how much time the toast need to be visible to the user. Okay. Dot show means it need to show. Okay. If email dot is empty, please enter email ID. Better to, I think, better to get username also, because see it will be useful again. I mean, we don't need to create it again. Okay. Already we have binded it. We'll be getting a username also. Username dot get text dot toString dot trim. Trim is nothing but, for example, if any empty spaces or blank spaces will be there, automatically Java will be trimming there. Okay. Now name dot is empty. Please enter name. Okay. And else if, like else if ladder. I think you're familiar with else if ladder. See, email dot is empty. See, for example, if name is internet. Yes, is my screen visible? Everything is fine. I mean, I am audible. Anything from the participants, anyone? Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, okay. Yes. See, first I will be showing that name. Okay, name. If the name entered is okay, then I'll be going. See, first the user will enter name. So what is going to in the backend is it will check whether the name is empty. Please enter name. If it is empty, it will show toast message like please enter them. Now again, I want to, for example, if the name is entered fine, so it will be returning false. Then it will be going to the else if, like here. So now email dot is empty. For example, name is okay, but email is empty. Then it will be showing it as like please enter email ID. Okay. Now again, if even if here email ID is also okay. Now password what is empty, or else we can add a condition like password should be less than 8 characters or should be more than 15 characters. We can add also like that. Okay, I'll be adding it. Password dot length will be, Java is providing default methods like length. For example, password dot length is 8 characters also. Or else we can replace it directly by password dot length not equals to 8 also. It's not an issue. Okay, now I'll be writing the toast message again. Like please enter a valid password. And length should be 8 characters. It's your wish. Since it's a user-defined message, you can tell the user like everything is you need to good. I mean, you need to enter good input. Okay. Again, now it is password is okay. Now confirm password dot is empty. Again, toast message. Same as like before. You can copy the same line. Please enter confirm password. run. Yes. Now it means if the control comes to else if leather, I mean what I am going to write, that means the user has entered a name, email, password, confirm password, everything. Now what we are going to do is both password and both password and confirm password need to be equal. Like for example, if the password is cyclen123 and but confirm password is not cyclen123, then we need to show an error like it is not equal. So what we are going to do is see here password dot equals of confirm password. Like what it reasons like password dot equals of confirm password is, for example, if the user has entered same equal, then it will be not showing any error. But if we click not negation mark here, what it returns is, for example, password dot equals of confirm password is true, then it will be showing it false. Like um, in English words, what I'm going to say is, if not, password is equal to confirm password. If not, like else if not, password is not equal to confirm password, then we are going to show a toast message. Okay, please enter confirm password. I will be removing it here. Please, please enter valid. Okay, so this password and confirm password need to be same. For the time being, I am decreasing some text. Add it later. Okay, should be same. Please pardon me for any errors. Okay, now click on else. See, if the control comes to else, like if the username is okay and email is okay and the password is okay and confirm password is okay and finally password and confirm password is also equal, then it will be coming to the else method here. Okay, now I will be writing next method. I'll be creating a method like we have methods in Java, right? So method is nothing but it's like a function. Like in our C, for example, if a same function need to be reused again. For example, if you declared if you declare an add function and you want to do the add operation again and again, you will be calling the same function again and again. So we are using the next method here. C private void next. The declaration of list. We need to specify the access specifier here and the return value and the name. See, for example, if we didn't declare here, it is showing like, so we need to create a method. Private void. Now, see, by entering the user input, we are passing the next method, right? So if the control comes to the next method, what we are having is all the name, email, password, confirm password will be in our hands, like what the user has entered. Now, using the Firebase Auth service, we need to create create an account with this. Okay, create an account with the user entered email and password. Now we have initiated the mauth like Firebase Auth get instance. So click on mauth dot create user with email and password. Yes, will be showing the method directly. It will be given by Android Studio. Say create user with email and password. Now click on string. See here it is asking two parameters. First parameter is we need to pass the email ID which we got from the user, and the second parameter will be the password which we got from the user. Okay, now I'll be typing the first parameter as email. Okay, and comma, and the second parameter is the password. Done. Okay, now with this method the user will be created. For example, if listener is nothing but whether the method has been successfully published, right? Whether the method has been successfully worked or not. So using this listener, we can check whether what happened, whether the code has been executed or else. For example, if you don't have any internet connection, then the code will not exit. The code will not work, right? So click on add on complete listener and enter. Now we need to pass the context, right? Context is nothing but in what activity we are there, like it is registration activity dot Java. So we need to pass registration activity dot this. Okay, dot this means this is a keyword in Java. Okay, so we are passing the context, like in what activity you need to check the listener to the Firebase Auth service. Now we need to write new Like in our set on click listener method, like on set on click listener, new v on click listener. Here also we need to write new on complete listener or result. Click on enter. That's all. Everything will be written by the Android Studio itself. Now you need to you need to type the semicolon here to close the method. Okay. Now see what is showing this public void on complete task or results task. Like when we send a method to when we type a code and send it to the server, it will be showing you a response. Like so, what the response given by the Firebase will be getting to here. So we need to authenticate. Like if the task is successful, so we will be showing the user that you have been successfully registered. If not, task is not successful, we will be showing the result that sorry, the task is sorry, the user has been not registered for some reasons. Okay. Now, right, if condition, like you need to check whether the task is successful. See, we are getting the parameter. So Firebase will be getting this, Firebase will be showing this parameter. We need to use this parameter, whether the action is performed correct or not. So if task dot is successful, okay, is successful. In the name itself, we will be knowing what the method will do. Okay, if task dot successful, now click on now write toast. Someone is talking.
Yeah, Kiran, yeah. Someone wants to repeat the Firebase. Yeah, Ashif, from which part we have to repeat? Can you speak or put a message? The Firebase creation.
Or else I will do one thing, Santosh. I will be completing the service and I will be repeating the whole Firebase again. It will be good.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Do that.
Yeah. Okay, Santosh. Thank you. Okay. What I am going to do is, for example, if the control comes to this block like dash dot is successful, I will be showing the toast message to the user like user registration successful. Successful. Okay. If in case task is not successful, like else. So it will be coming to the else condition, right? So we will be showing it like toast, again toast, like something wrong occurred, like some error occurred. So please try again. Anything you want, you can type there. Okay, done. So what we are going to do is, if the user registration is successful, we will be keeping an intent to the main page. Like we'll be creating intent to the login page. Like you need to write the intent. The best way to write the intent is there are some okay, the best way to write the intent is click on type start activity, type S. Now click on enter. Now we need to pass the intent. Now type new. Now type intent. It will be taking two parameters like the context, like registration activity dot java, registration activity dot this, comma, and the new activity which we want to which we are going to pass, like I am going to pass it to the login activity. So login activity dot class. That's all. With this line, the intent will be, the activity will be changed from registration activity to login activity. If the user registration is successful only. Okay, if the user registration is not successful, it will be showing an error like something wrong occurred. That's all. Okay. Now please deploy this. Okay, I am going to repeat it again. As Santosh, as Asif, where from which step I want to repeat? Can you please tell me? From the Firebase creation, right? Like Firebase creation is in the Gmail account. From where? Can you please elaborate me? Hello, am I audible?
Yes. You are audible, Kiran.
Okay.
So the collaboration with the Android Studio, sir.
See once. Do you want to tell me from here, like tools, Firebase?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. I will tell it again. See, you
Just
need
brief it, sir.
tools. Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Okay, thank you. See, click on tools button here. Now you will be showing it Firebase. So what else external providers, what the external services provided by the Google will be shown here. Like you will be showing Firebase here. Click on Firebase. some assistant will be directly open from the Android Studio. Since Firebase is the service provided directly by the Google, so it will be providing you an assistant. Like from this assistant only, you can use the services provided by the Google. So here are some of the services like analytics, cloud messaging, authentication. So we will be using this authentication. Okay. Now click on email and password authentication. What we are going to do is email and password authentication. Click on email and password authentication. See, you can use Firebase authentication to let users sign in with their email addresses and passwords. So first you need to click on connect your app to Firebase. There will be a connect button here. You need to click on connect button. Okay. Then automatically the project which you created in the Firebase account, like here, see, which you created in the Firebase account, you need to go to this console. See what we created here, it will be visible to you there. So you need to click on the project again and you need to bind the project there. So automatically this project will be connected to the project which you have created in the Firebase account. Okay, is that okay? I mean, I think everyone has created that. So if it's okay, I will be proceeding it later.
Yes, sir, got it, sir, got it.
Okay, then. Okay, I think you have got the successfully connected message, right? Okay, then you need to click on add Firebase authentication to your app. So what the Android Studio will be doing is automatically, if you click this button, automatically it will be adding a dependency here, like implementation google.firebase-auth, some version. It will be adding the dependency automatically. Android Studio will be placing it here. Now the thing you need to do is, for example, I'll be say changing the version, like solving change the version like 16. Okay, 16. So what Android Studio is telling us, like, please change to 19.3.2. Since because it is showing that already a newer version is available later than 16.3.2. If you use this version provided by the Android Studio, you'll be getting some errors if your code is correct also. So you need to change the version as prescribed by the Android Studio. Now click on this bulb button. Now click on change to 19.3.2. Okay, then you need to click on sync now button. So after clicking the sync now button, automatically the project will be updated, like the Firebase Auth dependency will be updated. Okay. Okay, then and the thing is, after completing these steps, yes.
Sir, should we have to do manually that conversion, sir? Version conversion.
Yes, you can add the dependency manually also, or else directly from the thing also. Like I'll be showing you that one. See, you click on more info button. You'll be getting the Firebase doc. I'll be sharing the link in the. See, Firebase authentication. It's the Google Doc. Like docs is nothing but whoever does the Firebase authentication, they will be providing a URL. So we can check directly from there. The Firebase authentication. How we need to Firebase auth anything. So if you want to use our Firebase auth in Android, what we need to do? Click on Android here. Now you will be getting the dependency here. See, you will be getting the dependency directly from here. Implementation Firebase UI, Firebase Auth, anything you can directly refer to the Android Studio. But since you are the beginners, we recommend not to use here. See, implementation Firebase-Auth 19.3.2. So this is the version which is prescribed by the Android Studio. Okay, so that's it. Because of that, we changed the version. Or else, if you don't want to use this assistant, you can directly use the docs provided here also. Okay, nothing, there is no difference because Android Studio is developed by Google, Firebase is developed by Google. So nothing difference will be there. Same code will be shown you there in the Android Studio also. Yes, tell me. Is that okay? Okay. Thank you, Asif. I'll be proceeding. Okay, I think everyone has written the auth code which I have written now. Okay, now please deploy your app. Please connect your phone directly to the app. I have connected my phone device laptop. I'll be clicking on the play button. Yes, sorry. I want to tell you one thing. See, in the login activity, I just added a text view, right? Create user account. The thing is, when we are opening the app, it will be showing us this login page, right? But we need to change, we need to pass the intent to registration activity. First, you need to register, then only you can log in, right? So you need to get this login activity. So you can add a text view you can add a text view, right? Wrap content, by text, create. Okay. Now I added the text view, your gravity center. Okay. Now I'll be adding an ID to it, like create user. The basic thing which we done yesterday, that's it. I am adding. Now type here, like text view, ext create. That's all. So as like edit text, we need to bind like text create equals to find view by ID, like r.id dot create user. Okay. Now the Java files knows whether what this txt create. Now what we are going to do is, if we click on the text create button, I mean text create text view, we need to pass the intent to the registration page. Okay. Text create dot set on click listener. New name like the button. Okay. Now I need to pass the intent to start activity. New intent. It is the same what you have done yesterday. Login activity 2, I want to pass it to the registration activity. The task. That's all. Okay.
So I can write that content in 2 lines. Like they are beginners, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Write the intent in many ways. Like I'll be declaring an object intent equals to new intent login activity. Both are same. Both lines are same. I am just creating an object here and passing it to the start activity parameter. Here in itself in the start activity, I am passing the intent. That's all. There is nothing difference there. Okay. Now please deploy your app in your mobile phones. This is the logcat of my phone. See, these are the process running in my phone in the backend. Okay, now I am going to, so my app got installed. Now I'll be sharing my screen, my phone screen. See, this is the home page. Okay, I think the create user text view is not visible, right?
Sai Kiran, I think you might have missed a new account, that text view. Create user text view.
Yeah, change that any margins are there. Like you need to, final thing is create account need to be visible in your device. That's all. Like the text view need to be useful. See, now the create account is visible. The text view is visible. Now I'll be clicking on the create account text view. See, it's sent to the Umang Solutions registration activity. Now I am going to enter my username like Sai Kiran. Someone to nothing. I'll be entering my email ID. Okay. Then I will be entering my password like Sai Kiran 12. It's a okay. See, the toast message is nothing but, see, I didn't enter username, but I entered email ID, password, and confirm password, everything. So I'll be clicking on the register button. See, it is showing the toast message. Toast message is nothing but it's like a intimation like user please enter name, valid name. Okay. Now I'll be entering my username. Okay, done. So I have entered all the input. Okay, now click on register button. See, successful. User got registered successfully. So where you can check the whether the user account successfully. So you have entered the email ID, some password. So Google will be storing what I mean in the backend is going on is what we have entered user email ID and password. So it will be directly storing into our Firebase app project. Like see, navigate to the Firebase app. Now click on authentication. See, I think you can see here. See what I have entered in my phone. knvrsicon@gmail.com. The password will not be visible to you. Created like when I have created my account, like at this time 16 August, signed in user ID. It will be a hashing parameter. Like we couldn't see the password automatically. Google hashes it. Okay. I think everyone have done till now. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll be proceeding with the create account also. Yes. Can you once again show the cloning code process? Yeah, I'll be showing it as if in the end of the project, I will be showing you the now sign in account. What I do is I have created my username with knvrsicon at the I mean the email ID and password. Now what I'm going to do is with the email ID and password, I'm going to sign in to my app. There are two phases in authentication like login and create user. I mean create user and login. Okay. See, now I'm going to go to my Android Studio. Now it is very simple. See, yesterday we have created this login activity, right? The username and password, what the user have entered in the username edit text and the user password edit text will be coming to here. So as per the, I mean, as I said before, you need to declare a next button. Here also you need to validate. I'll be doing it a bit fast because the time is very less to us. Sorry, email ID, right? Done. Okay, everything is okay. Now I'll be calling the next method here. Next method contains the code. Okay. Private void sign in. I mean next, sorry. Here also we are going to use the Firebase Auth service, right? So we'll be where in which activity we are going to use the Firebase service. We need to declare it. So Firebase Auth m auth, and you need to create an object for it. M auth equals to Firebase Auth dot get instance. You can directly use this method here. Okay. Now we have created an instance for the Firebase Auth. Now we need to log in the user. I mean, we need to create a. I mean, we need to sign in with email and password. Like m auth dot sign in with email and password. Say there is create email and create user with email and password. here we are signing with email and password. Okay, here also same email. Sorry, I'll be changing it to username. You can change it later. Username, comma, user password. As like before, we need to add a on completion. Sorry, we need to pass the context like login activity dot this comma my again new on completion now. Same as like before, we need to put the semicolon here, and if task dot is successful and toast message like logged in successfully. Okay. And else in the else space, like if it gives a false response like invalid credentials, like if the user have entered correct invalid email ID or password which it is not registered before, invalid password, or else invalid credentials is enough, right? See, if it is everything is okay, start activity. Sorry, intent. I'm going a bit fast because I written this code earlier. I'll be sending it to welcome activity class. That's all. So I'll be starting that activity intent. So okay, what I'm going to do is if we'll be sending the username and password like the email ID and password to the create signing with email and password method. So it will be showing you a response whether the user is logged in or not. So if it is logged in, then it will be showing this logged in successfully. Like for example, if I am going to give my username and password like kenvs@gmail.com and the password as password, then it will be validating with the server what the password which I have given at the time of registration. If it's okay, it will be going to it will pass the page to welcome activity. So welcome icon it will be displayed. I'm leaving with to you. You can do that. Like I can pass the data here in the intent.put extra. Okay. Now I'll be deploying the app in my phone. See the login page is appear. Now if I click on login button, without entering any data, it is showing my toast message like please enter email ID. Okay. Now I'll be giving my password email ID as knvs@gmail.com. As I shown in my Firebase mail ID, it is my email ID and the password as see to show me invalid credentials since I have given some invalid password. Okay. Then that's all. See, I'll be showing it again. Getting a new account now, like Umang, like some mail ID. Okay, I have entered some details and I'll be registering now. Okay, now it is showing me user registration successful and I have navigated to the login activity. Now I'll be giving the same email ID and I'll be giving the password. See, I think there is some glitch in the code. Okay, sorry. The code here written is wrong. I think we need to get the password right. Password dot get text dot toString. Done. So that's it. Because of that code, I am getting the invalid credentials storage message. Even if I am giving the correct username or password. See, now I'll be showing it to you. See, now I have entered and now I'm clicking on login button. See, as you can see, welcome user logged in successfully. So, okay, so this is what about the Firebase authentication. You can use many services like it will be providing a Google Auth, Twitter, Facebook. You can check out with the Firebase Auth documentation docs. So you can manage users here. You can even add one-time login. Like for example, I logged in into my phone. For example, if I remove the if I remove the app from my phone and again logged in again and again log in, it will not recognize as the same user which I have registered before. So keeping one-time login means, for example, the basic example is nothing but you will be logging into the Facebook and you will be telling it as like remember me. What does remember me is, it will be storing that you are the same user, the app, you are the user which you are using the same app again and again. So it will be storing a session in your phone. So every time you will be opening app again, it will check whether you have logged in or not. With the same password, it will log in again. So that's it about the one-time login. And even you can add OTP also, OTP service. Like for example, if I enter my phone number, Firebase will automatically send you an OTP. If the OTP is validated, then only it will be going to login. Okay, so there are many services. You can refer this doc for anything you want. Okay, that's all. That's all for today. If you have any doubts, please ask me now.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
So
Just tell me.
if we have an account already and we click on create account,
Okay.
then we enter our credentials.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes. Okay, I'll be showing it. Firebase will be having that account, or else we'll be showing a new service tomorrow, like Firebase real-time database. Firebase database means it will be retrieving all the users in your database. And if you write a query like if the new user which will be not present in your database, then only you will be entering the user. See, Firebase will automatically have some service like it will not allow. Please wait, I will be showing it to you. You need to click on settings and go to project and setting.
Sai Kiran, I think that is in data privacy. I think so. It's
Data privacy, wait. Okay. Okay, I'll be telling it in the later session. I think I got missed it. Automatically, user will not and see. Yes, I got it. Okay, then I'll be telling it to you in the later session. I will check this once. I just forgot where the setting is there. But on the other approach, like we'll be telling you about the database. Here, database is nothing but here we'll be entering the username, but the username is not storing in the database, right? Tomorrow we'll be showing about this database. So using this database, you can store all the account details like the username, like the user's age, gender, phone number, everything in the database directly. Okay. So that's all for today. Anything?
So once the cloning data.
Okay, cloning a project. Okay, right. Uh, I'll be cloning another project. See, we have created an account. We have created an organization, Umang Solutions. We have under project. See Umang Solutions. For anything, for example, if you want to clone any project, you need to go to the particular link. Now click on code here. GitHub will be giving you a link like https://github.com. So copy that, okay? Or else you can click this button also here. Click on copy and go to Android. Now click on VCS. VCS is nothing but version control system. Now click on get from version control, okay? Yes, it will be asking you to, like if you have a GitHub account and if you want to import your own project, like see this is my GitHub account, I have this much projects in my GitHub account. Like if you want to import my music project into my system, like I'll be clicking on music and I'll be clicking on clone. Automatically that Android project will be imported. For example, some other project, like for example Santosh project I need to import, like I'll be giving his link, its Git link, and I'll be clicking on clone. Automatically, the repository will be cloned to my system. Like, see, I'll be clicking on Umang Solution.git, so I'll clicking on clone button. Automatically, the project will be cloned. Like, whole code will be downloaded to the Android Studio and it will be shown to you. As per the size of the project, it takes some time to download.
We have like different options.
Yes, tell me.
So when we register into a Facebook, password and mail is stored in a database and Facebook database.
Yes. Yes. I think,
Facebook,
okay, what you're saying, password, yes, password will not be stored. I mean password will be stored, but it will be converted, it will be encrypted format, so no other person. Yes.
ఇప్పుడు మనం క్రియేట్ చేసాం కదా ఈ యాప్ లో, ఇప్పుడు మన పాస్వర్డ్ అండ్ మెయిల్ ఎక్కడ సేవ్ అవుతుంది సార్? మీ ఎక్కడ ఫైర్ బేస్ డేటాబేస్ లో సేవ్ అవుతుందా?
Firebase database ఇదిగో చూపించాను కదా ఇక్కడ. What I shown is Firebase authentication service, right? In my Firebase account, I have created a project for our app, right? We register the project with this Firebase account. Okay, here authentication. Wow, how many accounts we have registered? It will be shown here.
Yeah,
Okay, only this database will be visible to us only. No other person can see. There is an additional feature. For example, if your app is like admin app, for example, here add like admin@gmail.com. Okay, and add some password. Okay, then add user. So you can add user directly from this console, or else you can register a user directly from your app. No, anything is okay. Okay, now see, if I type admin@gmail.com and some the password which I have given, I can open the user from directly from my app. Okay, so this way also you can create the users. Any format you can use. Okay, remaining people, anybody have any doubts?
Kiran,
Yes,
please open Studio
yeah.
once.
What?
Please open
Can you
Studio
please
once.
Yes.
You are having multiple options for cloning a project.
Yes, Kaushik, tell me.
Yeah, Kaushik, your voice is
See,
breaking.
get from.
Let's verify that.
है ना? So please demonstrate that option too.
Yeah, could you please repeat me again, Kaushik?
So what I'm trying to say is,
Yes.
Kaushik, your voice is breaking. Once verify that.
Kaushik.
Message in the chat box. Please message in the chat box. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. I got it. Yes, Asif. There are two things. Like if you want to directly clone from the Android Studio, or else do one thing. We told you to install GitHub, right? Git in your systems, right? We have shared you a video in YouTube. Like, see, I have copied the Git. I have copied the link from here, and I want to download it project. See, I'll be clicking on git bash here. Okay, right click and you will be getting the git bash here. Now a console like Vim editor will be opened as I told you in the video, right? Okay, see it is asking a prompt. Type git. I think it is not visible. Wait, I will be maximizing it. Okay, see, I think it is visible, right? So type git. Okay, now clone, git clone. Now here right click. Okay, now click on paste. Okay, automatically the URL will be pasted here. So using this command also you can directly clone the project. Now click on enter. See, cloning into Umang solutions, automatically a folder will be created in the directory. Now, okay, done, automatically 100% done. See, I think it is visible to you. See, Umang solutions, Android app project automatically opened here. See, if you want to open this project from your Android Studio, now click on file and open. Since I have the project already in my system, now see when what okay F drive, in F drive, see in Umang solutions, see automatically if the folder is detected as an Android Studio project, automatically the icon will be changed to that icon, Android icon. So Android logo. Now I click on OK button. See, it is same like this window, new window. I want to open it in new window. See, the file will be so in both ways you can clone the project. Okay, if you are feasible with the typing the command git clone in the git editor, or else directly from the Android Studio you can also clone. In both ways you can clone. There is no problem. Okay. Then we have come to an end of this project, right? I'm in auth. Now I am going to push this project. See, you'll be clicking on VCS button and you need to commit. Commit is like a what I'm going to say is commit is like a backup, like what you have done. See, automatically Android Studio will show you what files have you changed. Like I have changed 5 files. As commit message, see it will be showing what files. Like I have changed from 30 dp to 10 dp. 30 dp is the server side code. That means what the code is written in GitHub and what the code I have changed it to. So it will be showing. Commit message means added Firebase Auth or else added auth. Okay. Now commit. Or else you can click on this drop down, commit and push. See, performing code analysis, it performs some analysis in the backend. Now no need, you can click on the commit and push button. Okay, now see here it is performing this as commit. Now I'm going to push. Commit is nothing but it will be showing, it will be storing a backup. Push means then now only it will be pushed to the server. Okay, see now I am going to click on push button. See, it is showing that push one coming to origin master. You can check whether the push is successful or not. Now get to Umang Solutions organization. Now you will be showing the URL. It's like workshop. See, here it is showing 36 seconds ago. So I just committed now. So it will be showing that in seconds also. How much time you have committed earlier. So here it is showing that it is like showing the 2 commits. The initial commit is when we have developed it. It is the first commit. Like Kaushik sir committed the first time. So he committed 2 hours ago. What he has committed, it will be showing all these things. Like see here, login, set on clicking find viewer by ID. But what I have changed, see, only the changed items will be shown. If I click on the added dot button, see, for example, see here, test implementation. I have changed it to 4.13. Red color is nothing but what is it, what I have removed and what I have added here. See, I have added the apply plugin. Here it is not there. On the left side, it is the old code, and the right side, it will be a new code which we have written now. Okay, so Git is useful. For example, if you have I have added Firebase Auth, but in the older version I have added some other project. But after pulling the project, after updating the new project from the Git, you have changed some changes, but there are some errors, like you have missed some code or any you have lost some code. So using it, you can get the code again. Like as I told you earlier, like you can use the git clone command or directly from the Android Studio. You can clone the project and again and again, or else and the better ways in this pandemic time, if you two or three persons are working on the same code on the same Android project, so they can use this Git. Like for example, some assume that three persons A, B, C. So he will be doing some activity. He will be committing the code, and B will be using the some activity. So he will be updating the code again. So update is also there, like VCS clear update project. Update project is automatically it will match, like it will be fetching the data from the Git and it will be matching the project to the local system. Okay. There are two things, local repository or remote repository. Remote repository means what you are showing here, like among solutions like AAD workshop, right? It is a remote repository. Local repository is nothing but a folder which we are having in our local systems. There is nothing difference. It is very easy. You need to just remember some commands. Oh, that's all. So that is the main use of Git. You can work remotely. You can commit code. See, Facebook and other organizations are using Git. So many developers. See here, people, myself, Santosh sir, Kaushik sir, Pratyusha. So everything are members of this organization. So we all can commit this code. So we only can commit the code into the this repository. Other students couldn't commit. If even if you have cloned the project, if you click on the push button, it will not commit. Git will not allow to commit because you are not the contributor of the project. If you are the only contributor, then only it will be allowing to commit the project. Okay, that's all about the Git. So okay, any doubts for today's session? You can do cloning in two ways. It's your wish. Based upon your feasibility, you can. Kaushik, can we wind up? I think participants, nobody, I think they have done successfully.
So, am I audible now? Is my voice still breaking?
Yes, Kaushik, you are audible. You can proceed.
Okay. So what I request to all the participants, all the attendees is, please do, if you are not able to do the coding and listening at the same time, so what you can do is, we'll be posting it on the YouTube. Okay. So regularly, once we are done with recording, once we are done with the class, what we are doing is we are posting it on the YouTube by midnight, almost by 12 or 11. At that time, we are posting. So you can just go to our YouTube channel Umang Solutions. Okay, so you can again see the code and do it. And if still you are having any queries or any doubts, you can contact us. Okay, so in today's in today's class, we have also explained concepts of GitHub. Okay, so I hope this GitHub will be very useful for you, and you will also start doing your projects. You'll also do your projects on GitHub. So instead of keeping it in the local, like only in your device, so please, what I recommend is, please push the code into the GitHub every time you make any change. Push it into the GitHub so that like it will become a practice for you. Okay, so using GitHub, you'll get familiarized with GitHub. So that's what I recommend. And the other thing, like please, if any of your friends have missed attending this class, so time and again I am repeating, so if you have missed anything in this workshop, what you can do is you can go to the YouTube channel and you can see the video over there. And if any of your friend wants to join the workshop, so what you can do is, there is no type of registration, so there is no registration for this. Okay, interested students can come. Okay, interested students, whoever is interested, they can join the session and they can attend the session, they can listen to us. And every video we have been posting from the day one itself, from installation of Android, and then installation of GitHub, and then Android tour. So then the next thing hello world application. The next thing, login application. So today's Firebase. So everything we have been posting on the YouTube. So please share it to your friends also. If they have missed attending the class, please share it to them also. And one more thing, so we'll be sharing this code too. Okay, in today's class, in I'll be posting this in the YouTube group also, in the WhatsApp group, and also Telegram group. Okay, so and one more thing, if anyone, any of your friends want to join the workshop, so it's free for everyone. Okay, so we have set the link in the description box. Okay, so it's free for everyone.
Okay, if your
Okay.
friends want to join the workshop, they can join through the WhatsApp group and they can continue from here. Okay, no problem in that. It is completely free. Okay.
Sir, can you please explain the
So we
relative
are
layout?
posting everything on the YouTube. So this code even like
Yeah,
you want to
Rakesh,
learn
we will
about
do
relative
that.
layout. Okay, fine. So we have that.
Kaushik, your voice is breaking. That's why I'm
Okay.
taking. Kaushik, your
This
voice is.
videos, please share the YouTube video. Is my voice breaking?
Yes, Kaushik. Yes, Kaushik. It is breaking. Uh, yeah, Rakesh. We will explain in further classes relative layout. Don't bother about that.
You, Santosh.
Okay.
Okay, don't bother about that. We will explain everything.
Okay.
Okay. While we are doing the
Okay. Okay.
Firebase authentication and real-time database, we will touch the relative layout and we will continue that workshop. Okay.
Okay.
And guys, implement this app in your phones and push that code into the GitHub repository and send that link to us. Okay, we will check that app. Okay, don't copy this code, do yourself. Okay, uh, please send that GitHub link and we will clone that repository and we will check that. Okay, if any errors are encountered to us, we will explain to you.
Yeah, okay. I have shared the Git link, what I have done now. So please clone that repository. I have shared the link in the chat itself. We'll be sharing it in the WhatsApp group also. So you can refer the GitHub code. Okay. I think we can.
End this meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you. Thank you all.
sir,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Asif,
tell me, tell me.
you can speak.
sir, after this 10-day workshop, can we able to build a app?
Yes, Asif, you can build the app. Okay. After 10 days, we are planning to do another workshop about advanced Android app development. If possible, we will do that. Otherwise, you can contact us after the 10 days also. Okay, we will available.
Okay, sir.
Okay, don't hesitate to contact us. Okay, you can develop your own apps. If you encountered with any errors, you can contact us.
See, as if many developers use Sqlite as the Android database, like they will be using the local database. But we have showed you the Firebase, like it's a Google provided platform. Like you are connected directly to the server. Like, see, you have typed the username, email ID, and password in your phone. It is showing directly in the account. Like it is directly connected remotely. I think you have also implemented the backend. Like you have authenticated the user. Tomorrow we'll be storing the details of the user in our database. Okay, so we can show the details of the database and everything also.
Sir, will you show about SQLite also?
SQLite is okay
No,
because we
Asif,
recommend. Okay, we recommend as if
we are not
uh,
conducting that. Okay.
we are not connecting on SQLite since it is not useful. We'll be using the Firebase in the whole workshop. Okay. We'll be telling you about the disadvantages of SQLite in the future sessions. For example, I am going to tell it right now. See, if you want to use if you want to use image in your app, like see, you are storing the image directly in the drawable folder and getting it using the image view, right? For example, if you use Firebase, you can host the image directly in your Firebase account and using that URL, dynamically the image will be loaded. Like, see, when you publish an app in the Play Store, everyone will see how much data, how much app size is there. Based upon the app size only, users will download. For example, if it is 2 MB, at the time they will be downloading the app. For example, if it's 60 MB, they will be not going to download the app. So if you store the image if you store the image locally in your app, they will be not interested to download. So using the Firebase, dynamically the image will be loaded. So there will be less space of the app. So using Firebase is the better option when compared with the SQLite database. Okay.
So next session it will be about database, sir.
Yes,
Without
we'll be showing about database, Firebase. Yes. Like for example, I shown you right name, email ID, password. We'll be storing the name, email ID, password in the JSON format, the real-time database format. Again, we'll be using the Firebase assistant in the Android Studio. With that only we can implement it.
Is that clear, Asif?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Asif.
Okay, let's
Okay,
end this meeting, guys.
we'll be winding up the session. Thank you, guys.
Don't forget to send the GitHub link to us. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, anyone have doubts or else? Okay then. Thank you.
అరే వినిపిస్తున్నదా?
ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుంది కౌశిక్.
అరే డూడ్ గేమర్, సాయి కిరణ్ రికార్డింగ్ ఆపు.